Yo, what up, everybody? Guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon. I'm going to be here for a short time because this is not the main live stream we do. We're going to be doing live stream at 9 p.m. East African time tonight with everybody, with One Africa team, um, and with you guys as well. But I'm here right now as well to continue to talk about the same thing at this day. Welcome, bro. Appreciate. Take a Sisa. Appreciate. Man, there's this one video I shared today, and I think I'll play here for you guys, and then we'll continue. I will build our points from that. But I really appreciate for y'all who are joining here today. One Africa Forum, OAF. Appreciate you guys. I wanna shout out to the members of this family, people who join and became a member of this family and support what we're doing and support the movement. So I really appreciate. And also, I would love to invite everybody, to join to become a member of this family. I'll share with you guys a link, and then we'll go ahead and continue with the program. So joining is just like you just here to support what we are doing. And if you want to join, you can go through the channel of Swahili Nation. You'll see the option of join, and you can join there and support what we are doing. So shout out to all the members of the family and who are supporting this Swahili Nation family. I like the title. Yes, Ram Road Aliyah. Appreciate. As you can see, the title for today is No More Exploiting Africa, Stand Now with Ethiopia. Yes, exactly. Epic Finest, Africa, stand up, Africa respect. Yeah, that's what we do. It's a time for Africa to be awake, because when you see other people as well are involved in the movement, when you see people, non-Africans, actually raising their voice and asking people to come together and to stand with our brothers and sisters in Ethiopia. Somebody corrected me. Actually, Professor Ezra corrected me. So brothers and sisters from Ethiopia, sisters and brothers from Ethiopia. When you see everybody around the world, even non-Africans, standing together and say, guys, we need to stand up, we need to do something, then you know that something is about, it's up. All right, something is up. So I found this one video today of Jeff. I know you guys, I didn't know him before, honestly, but I realized that a lot of Ethiopians, they know Jeff because for a long time he has been standing for Africa countries, and right now he's actually standing with Ethiopia and trying to bring the positive about what's going on, about the social media and everything, the lies that have been told by CNN and BBC and other Al Jazeera and other Western media. And he was explaining that this is one video I share. I'm going to be sharing with you guys here a little quick for you guys to see and how like everybody that's the news is looking for, they're looking up to, right? Like Economist, if you guys, the Economist magazine is looking for that. If you guys, Times also is looking for that, and so many other media in other countries. So right now, throughout the continent of Africa and throughout the world, people, they know the version of story from this mega media that is everywhere, right? And that's why it's important for us to come and to raise awareness and to raise our voice about what's going on. And shout out to everybody who is joining movement, #NoMore on Twitters, and One Africa, #One Africa. Appreciate for everybody who is doing that, because it's very important. And what we're doing right now, it's a breakthrough for the entire continent of Africa. You might be thinking that, oh, you know what, I'm not Ethiopian and I don't want to do this for Ethiopia right now. But what you're doing right now, it's not necessary for Ethiopia. It's for Africa. You know what I'm saying? And what we are doing right now is we are setting the ground that, you know what, this is who Africa we are. And this is what we do when something is not going right. Lies, talking about the media lies. I shared with you guys before, I made the spoken word called Dear Western Media. Dear Western Media, specifically for Western media, because I remember the time that Tanzania lost her president, Dr. John Pombe Magufuli. The way that Western media covered that news, it was ridiculous. First of all, it didn't even give airtime. Second, all the articles and shorts and the titles and everything, it was just lies, right? It was just lies because we know exactly what happened, but the way that the media covered that news, it was extremely bad, right? And so we rose up. Even myself, I made what was that? I made the spoken word because there's this one woman called Sasha Mushi, I believe. She made an article, and then I had to make I don't know why I'm forgetting. I had to make the spoken word for that article called Dear Western Media, and you guys, you can find it in One Africa Forum, I know, in One Africa podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and all those kind of digital platforms. You can find it. And the main idea, it was to address to the Western media that the story that you guys are covering, things that you are saying, is not how it is. I am here in Tanzania. We are Tanzania. We are African. We know what has happened in our country. We know why our president died. But you guys, the way you cover it, it's wrong. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know. Like, here in Tanzania is different from Ethiopia, right? Ethiopia, look at what is going on right now and how everybody is involved, joining the movement and talking about it. But here in Tanzania, it's not the same thing. Not like people, they don't even talk about it, right? So even though I tried to hashtag Dear Western Media and I did the spoken word about Dear Western Media, but people, they didn't really, join, say anything, because some other people, they just, let it go. That, right? And I was really hard back then. But then this time again, it happened with my brothers and sisters in Ethiopia. And I was like, know what? This is the moment actually to speak about this, because there is a pattern of lies. There's a pattern of stories. Like, the way that the story are being told is not like the way it happens, right? Things that are happening here in Africa is not the same way we see it on news. Like, they might write a news about you, and then you're reading the news, and then you're surprised. You're like, is this about me? And it's the same thing, guys. Okay, we all do this. But sometimes I read the comments, and the way that people, that will talk about you, you read and you're like, is this me, or they're talking about somebody else? Right? Somebody before told me that I'm a Freemason because I always do this. Love, son of love, and peace out. They say, you're a Freemason. I was like, is this me or somebody else? Right? So the way that the story are being told is very different. It's not from African perspectives. And the thing is, we have this a shortage amount of African medias. We have a shortage amount of medias that they can speak about Africa internationally and people listen to it. We have that shortage. And so because of that, our voice, even when we try to raise our voice, it doesn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to raise our voice, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like, there's a limit. There's a limit to our voice, because a lot of people are interested on what BBC says, or what CNN says, or what Al Jazeera say, but they're not interested in what channels like this are speaking about, are talking about. But right now, I'm so in love with Africa, because I see, and I thank God for bringing me back to Africa. Like, I thank God with everything I got. I thank God. I told you guys so many times that I was supposed to go to Spain, but then, I decided to stay. And I'm so glad of what God is doing in Africa, and I'm witnessing it from this place. Even if I was in Spain, even if I was in Korea, or even if I'm in America, I would still say the same thing. I'll still speak the same thing. So it's very overwhelming, and it's so good to see African comes together. But not only that, to see non-Africans coming together and stand for Africa. I've seen there's this one in news called, I believe it's BT, and I will share with you guys a video of I shared today in my channel, Jeff Pierce, talking about what's going on in Ethiopia. A lot of Ethiopian you guys know, so I'm gonna share here on the screen a little bit, and then I will continue to talk about it. I really hope today is not gonna bring any problem here. All right, this is the video I'm gonna be sharing with you guys here, and I'll talk a little bit about it. And you guys feel free to comment, to ask questions, to say whatever you want to say in the comment section, respectfully, right? And it's gonna be amazing, right? If you haven't seen this video, you can go and check it out. It's already available on Swahili Nation.
Hello, I'm Jeff Pierce, and this is not Ethiopia. This is downtown Toronto, in fact. I'm trying something a little different this time. Ad-libbing. Normally I write something, polish it, and then try to deliver it without screwing up and doing a gazillion takes. But times are urgent. Ethiopia is in trouble, and it's all hands on deck.
By the way, this was
I got up and I checked.
It was released
Twitter,
not today.
And I was incredibly depressed because
before.
the Toronto Raptors account, I think it's about 1 million strong, was promoting TPLF propaganda through a CNN op-ed, which in itself is a huge platform. Now think about the power and the money that goes into that. These guys have a lobby group in Washington for which they've spent millions of dollars. They can have on speed dial CNN, The Guardian, New York Times, The Economist, take your pick, and they're all at their fingertips, ready to come running if they dial. Who is really the underdog in this story? The African country or the allies of a terrorist group who are living in the diaspora and who are trying to destabilize a whole nation? And so I'm talking to you now because we need you.
And mind you, this is not African, right?
If you are a person,
you African, what are you doing
who
there?
is in the
Roger's phone,
business,
what are you doing?
Who has a business profile, who is a high-profile academic, it's time to step up. I've had some very famous people help me in the past who have not been able to go public, and I can understand that. I had one celebrity who circulated my article, and I appreciate that. And they castigated this person, they harassed her, they tried to deplatform her. Didn't work. Says a lot about their cause. If you're so damn righteous, why are you desperate to shout down anyone who disagrees with you?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Why do you have to take down the Twitter's account and YouTube account?
Too.
Thank God I'm still safe.
It's time to step up. If you are in journalism, whether you're a reporter for Western operations or Ethiopian ones, step up.
Step up.
Stop dancing and do your job. If you are out there and you're giving silent support, it's time not to be so silent anymore. Because if they can go and get a major sports team brand Twitter account, million strong, to promote their message, if they can put this on CNN, we need fresh blood. We need allies of our own.
Exactly.
We need
Swahili nation
to build a chorus to say, this is not right. We want an investigation into more than 400 UN trucks suddenly disappearing. And don't tell us it's because of fuel. Give me a break. That makes trucks magically disappear? Really? We want an investigation into the child soldiers who were glamorized by Declan Walsh and Finbar O'Reilly in the New York Times. We want an investigation into the Maikadra massacre, for which my team has interviewed the victims, for which we visited a house where a man who was Amhara was burned alive. So don't come out with some BS Salon article which doesn't even reference the fact that there were Amhara victims. We want an investigation into the thousands of internally displaced persons in Wallo. We want to have an investigation into the fact that the TPLF went and attacked the Afar region, people who had nothing to do with this conflict, who were innocents minding their own business, and you went and attacked their region. Where's the justification for that? We need you. We need your voices. We need your platform. We need the chorus to help save Ethiopia. Join us. Step out into the light and help us fight this and help make Ethiopia prevail. Now is the time. Now is the time to go public. Now is the time to join us and say, this isn't right. You can't have the United States, you can't have the UN try to bully an African nation. You can't have them say, oh, you have no right to expel senior officials who are actually colluding with a terrorist group, for which I have evidence. I've spoken to UN sources. I know that it's actually true. Now is the time. Come out with us. We need you. We need the strength of your voice. We need the strength of your platform. They have millions. They have a lobby group. They have initiatives to try to punish the country economically, to try to bring it to its knees. But Ethiopians are not going to be on their knees. They're not going to take this. But they need help. They need allies. Now is the time. Please, somebody who is tech savvy, take this video, put it into a page, make it so that people
and that's
can
what
have
I
their
did.
signatures, and let's see how many big names we can get. Let's get some momentum behind this. Thank you very much.
All right, and that's what I did. All right, and that's what I did. You know, to put this video on this platform, to share awareness, to spread awareness about everything that is going on, right? So what I was saying is, seeing someone like this, someone who is not African, raise awareness about Africa, be concerned about what's going on in Africa. And actually, he is against of what the US government is doing and all the analogy of Western media, what it's doing right now. Then you know that it's the time. It's the time for us to speak for ourselves as well. Because at the end of the day, we want to be able to stand and to speak for ourselves, to raise our voice that Africa is not how it used to be. Africans are working. And let me read this tweet. I tweeted today, actually last night. This is what I said. You know, I was talking about the everything that is going on in Ethiopia and how the government is trying to handle that, this group of terrorists. And then I said, US will do the same thing, because US, they believe that they never negotiate with terrorists, right? They will do the same thing what Ethiopia is trying to do, right? So pointing fingers, it's not a solution. And so I said, no more threats. Africans are awakened. No more threats. We are awakened. We know, we see, we hear. We hear stories, we evaluate on ourselves, we look at both sides. And as I always say, that my choice will always be Africa. I'll always choose Africa beyond anything else. When it comes to a battle, when it comes to a war, when it comes to anything, my choice, my decision, I will always side with Africa. I know that we have some weaknesses. I know that we don't do everything right. The matter of the fact, not everyone does things right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we have our weaknesses. We have things that we don't do right? But my side, when it comes to choose side, I'll always pick the side of Africa. I'll always pick, whether we have a conflict between one country, another country, inside the continent or outside, I will always side with Africa. And I'll always side with the unity that, guys, we need to be united, and we need to get everybody involved, and we need to speak for ourselves. Because we cannot sit here waiting for CNN and BBC to talk about what's going on in Africa. No, we got to step out and talk about what is going on in Africa. And that's why we have a platform where you guys can come and share and, you know, and just share your thoughts. And talking about that, guys, I'll be sharing with you. You can join the movement we have our WhatsApp group, you know, and we are doing amazing there. You know, we have people who are joining WhatsApp group. I just share the link in the comment section. If you want to join, please join. Area today, I just share a little bit of a note of our objectives and things that we are standing for. Just a quick, you know, I just wrote a quick thing, and let me show you guys here a little bit to show you what we are standing for and why we are doing this, right? I'll just show you here a little quick, but you can join WhatsApp and find this document. There's a little bit of document here that I wrote a couple minutes ago. It's very quick. Our belief, I'll show you guys a little bit. We believe that everyone has a voice and your voice matters. One Africa is here to empower Africans to raise their voices, right? Our first initiative is to have dialogues, conversation for a better Africa, to talk freely about the challenges or all the things that we are facing as Africans, and to put forth practical solutions to move forward. For now, through live stream, as we are doing right now, but later on through gatherings in different locations across the continent of Africa. And some of the objectives that we stand for is promoting love, peace, and unity for Africa, promote African values of spirituality, brotherhood, and sisterhood, promote innovative Africa solution for African problems, resist external intervention, and promote economic and political integration among African countries, promote African indigenous knowledge, languages, and other cultural exchange, improve education system to enable all of the above. So these are our belief, and our vision is very simple: One Africa. And I share a little bit of background of how One Africa Forum is started and how One Africa started as well. So this is a little bit of the information, so that as you're joining One Africa Forum, you understand what we are standing for and you kind of get an idea of what we are doing. But we are receiving all the suggestions, we're receiving all the ideas. So once you join in the WhatsApp group, you'll find that document, and you can share ideas, you can share all these informations, because we want to raise our voices. And as I always say, man, I'm not a journalist, all right? So if you're staying there and then you're trying to judge me that, oh, this guy, oh, why you're not doing this? And I'm not a journalist. I'm just passionate. I love Africa, and I'm doing this for Africa. So the same thing to everybody out there, whether you're a journalist, whether you're just a normal human being, just a normal person, just an African who love Africa, and you want to see Africa in another level, yeah, join the movement. And we're moving, and we're going to be moving to your cities. We're going to be coming to your cities and having this forum in your cities together with all of you guys in the one room, face to face, looking at one another, talking about things that matters a lot, receiving questions and answering together, because I don't know everything. You don't know everything. But when we come together and we have One Africa, you know what I mean? We are able to know a lot of things. Right? Know one thing, you know another thing. When you come together, you know everything. Speaking about One Africa, somebody commented here, and I'm not gonna ignore that comment. Somebody say this. Roger's Fun. He said, if One Africa means the creation of a single African state, you are playing with fire, my friend. I would like to play with fire. But to I'm sorry about that. But to analyze a little bit about that, about what my friend Roger's fan is commenting. I'm sorry if it came out rude, but I gotta comment on this. Yesterday, I was talking, when I was doing live stream yesterday, I was talking about how it's important to have a One Africa, a united Africa, Africa that will come together and stand together, Africa that believe in themselves, Africa that will always stand with Africa, Africa that will believe in the power, in the resources, in the people, and in the everything that we have. Right? Africa that is not just going to look outside and wanting loans and wanting aids and wanting support and this and that. Not that kind of Africa, but Africa that will sit down and solve our own issues, that will believe that African problems for Africa, Africa for Africans. You know what I'm saying? That will sit down instead of rushing and go to ask for help here and there, but will sit within our One Africa and talk and discuss and trying to solve our issues. Because you, in your country, have something that I don't have in my country. In my country, I have something that you don't have in your country. And I always give an example of the dam that Ethiopia is trying to build. And it brought so many things, right? So many political stuff, you know, and US to be involved and Middle East to be involved and everybody to be involved. But that thing, when you look at that project, is for all Africa. Yes, it's for the country. It's going to help a lot of people in the country, but also support. It's the only place that provide, guys, the clean energy. It's the biggest project that will be able to provide a clean energy in the world, guys. And in Africa, it's the biggest one. So that means it will support not only the people of Ethiopia, but it support other countries around Africa. You see how important is that? And so if we are one, things like this, we're going to look them with different eye that, okay, this is not just something about your country, but this is something that the entire continent can be benefit. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, let's see how can we work together to bring about electricity and to bring about change in our continent. And so we just sit together and work. And because of that, man, do you understand, like, the change in Africa's economy, it depends on electricity as well, right? There's a majority of people, they don't have electricity around Africa, across the continent. But the change in our economics and in our infrastructure and everything that we have, in our development and everything, it depends on electricity. First, if you have electricity throughout the continent, you will see how many things change. And that also is scary for Western world that, okay, these guys, they need to stay in the dark as long as they can. You know what I'm saying? We need to prevent this from happening. But you know what? That thing is gonna happen. It's gonna happen because it's for Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's for Africa. We are not disregard all the concerns of other people. And I gotta be clear. I'm not disregard the concern of Egyptians, the concern of Sudanese, but I believe that we can still sit on the same table and talk about this and like bringing awareness to one another, right? That hey, this like really sit in one table, one Africa. Maybe those things has already happened, but we can still imagine if we have a united Africa and then we have these talks. So things will be changed, right? It will be different. So things like that. That's why we want one Africa. And another thing I spoke about yesterday, and even Professor Rumumba spoke about a couple weeks ago, it's about the one single military army, you know, here in Africa, to have that. There's a lot of money are wasted in each country having their own like army and trying to protect their own country, like African country against another African country. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. If you're one, we'll have only one African army. And you cannot imagine how strong that army will be. It'll be one of the strongest army you have never seen. Because in Africa, man, there's so many countries that have been in the war since the independence. So many countries have been going through that. So there are countries in Africa that the only thing they know is about fighting. You know what I'm saying? And so having a single army in Africa is something that can actually, first of all, save a lot of costs that is being like spent every year in every country, and also can help to protect Africa from other enemies, from whatever it is, to protect it. And also, I mean, unity is strength, you know that. So just thinking about that, you can imagine like Egyptians, Ethiopians, Tanzanians, Kenyans, Somalis, Ghanaians, Nigerians, all together come together and have one strong army. One Africa army, imagine. Okay, things like that. We're talking about free trade. We're talking about things like passports, having the common passport, like African Union passport, one Africa passport, that you can move freely from this country and that country. If you want to have your personal passport, yeah, you can keep it. But imagine having a single passport for all of us, that we are able to go here and there legally. We're able to move here and there. We're able to do business, to have the currency, the same currency. Even if we don't have the same currency, then let our own currency be used in other countries as well. If I come to your country, South Africa, I don't have to come with dollar to change to your money. I don't remember, is it rand or something? But I can come with my Tanzanian shilling money and use it there or change to your money. But these days, you cannot take that money to go to another country because the only money we think of is dollar and euro. Right? You see our mindset the way it is. We can change that when we have this one Africa, or we can even have a same currency, a single currency for the entire continent of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So all these things are very important, and that's why I say, you say you're playing with fire. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay to play with fire. Let's play with fire and see what's gonna happen, because we never had one Africa before, so we have no idea how it looks like. You know what I'm saying? We have no idea. Anyways, guys, on a side note, let me share a little bit about this as well. So, guys, if you're joining right now, I want you guys to stay connected with One Africa channel as well. I'll show you here, guys. If you go to Swahili Nation, you go to Swahili Nation channel, you can go all the way down and then you'll see One Africa right here. So stay connected with that One Africa channel. This live stream later on we'll be doing in One Africa channel. And this is our backup. You know, it's like specifically for One Africa. So we have seen a lot of channels being taken down, channels that are supporting Ethiopia right now. So just in case if that happens, then you guys will find us here. So stay connected with One Africa, and that's where we're gonna keep updating you guys with a lot of stuff in the near future. Yeah, so stay connected there. Yes. Anyhow, let me read some few comments here, because I said a lot and I want to hear you guys what you're saying here. I know it's really hard to keep up with these comments. All right. All right. So let me say this. Roger, let me see. Roger, let me see your name again. Roger's fan. I want you to come here, join us at 9 p.m. in the live stream and raise your voice, because every voice matters, right? So 9 p.m. today, we'll have a One Africa forum with the One African panel as well. So come here. I will share the link with you. You can come and share your point. And share your point. And just let's have conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have conversation. You can share your point, why you think that's the case, and we can just have a conversation. Today, 9 p.m., guys, later tonight, we're going to be having this One Africa Forum with a bunch of people here. If you have been joining, I think you've seen it. So please keep that thought in your mind and then come today at 9 p.m. and come and share. This is the platform for Africans. This is a platform to share your idea, your thoughts, and what you think. So yeah, you can come and share. And then we can see how we talk with one another with different point of views that we have. You have your point of view. I have my own point of view, and somebody out there have their own point of view, and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is all right. Yeah. So please come later. All right. Roger's fan, come later. I'm from Cameroon. Appreciate. Man, we have somebody from Cameroon here. Appreciate, man. I think this is the first time for someone from Cameroon to join here One Africa Forum. You know, let me say this. You know, I'll share with you the link right now just to say hi to you, because this is very special. And then I'm gonna come later. Let me say hi to you. So Roger's fan, this is the link I shared in the comment section. Let's say hi to one another. All right, you're my African brothers, so let's say hi. All right. Sometimes we can agree to disagree, but we can still have conversation and talk. So, yeah, come around. That's the link. It's for you, Roger's fan. Let's say hi. All right? Let's say hi to one another. And I appreciate somebody from Cameroon joining here today for the first time and raise your voice. This is good. It's One Africa. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they think like, this One Africa is only for Ethiopia. Man, because that's the case that we are dealing right now. And Ethiopia is the center of African Union. It is the headquarters. Is it where Pan-Africanism started? So we have to care about that, whether you like it or not, right? And my brother here from Cameroon, he's here. All right. Roger's fan. Guys, let's welcome Roger's fan to the family. All right. Take some moment to welcome Roger's fan to the family. Say, Roger's fan. You will tell me when you come here exactly your name. Roger's fan, welcome to the family. This place is for you. And if you're joining Swahili Nation right here for the first time, let me know which country you're watching from or you're joining from. I can shout out to you, all right? And I love this guy, Roger's fan. I haven't even talked to you, but I love you already. And I know you're going to bring a lot of Cameroonian here. That's beautiful right here. Yes, I'm aware with that. Say many people are joining this family, but not everybody can be... can like the idea of One Africa. Yes, before we had someone that, all the time we have someone that don't like the idea of One Africa because they feel like, oh, this is the worst idea. But talking about One Africa, I don't mean that you're going to abandon your identity. You're going to abandon your nationality. Like you are not going to be called Tanzanian anymore, but you're going to be One Africa. No, it's not about that. But it's about collaborating. It's about uniting one another. It's about lessening a little bit of the restrictions we have towards one another. It's about coming together in peace and not fighting with one another, but actually collaborating with one another. Like what's happening right now in Ethiopia, what is happening in Sudan, what is happening in Congo, like that is my thing, that's your thing. So coming together with all these things that are happening and trying to solve together, that's basically what I mean when I say One Africa. If you think I'm talking about abandoning everything you have, no, I'm not talking about that. You're still going to have your country, you're still going to have your tribe, but we need to collaborate more. We need to become one because together we can stand against the neo-colonialism. We can stand against what Western media is doing against Africa. The other day I say here, I feel so responsible And I don't know if you guys, you feel the same way. I feel responsible for what has happened to Libya because I didn't say anything about that. Did you guys say anything about that when it happened? I feel responsible because I didn't say anything about what was going on in Libya. And Obama himself, he said that was one of the mistakes that he regret because the Libya right now, it's worse than it used to be. They brought chaos instead of bringing peace in Libya. So at the end of the day, Muammar Gaddafi, he was the best leader for his people than what Americans went there and do what they did. So the same thing right now, you see, it's about to happen in Ethiopia, right? So if I cannot stand with my brothers and sisters in Ethiopia or any other country in Africa, I'm going to feel responsible at the end of the day. Maybe you don't care about what happened in Libya, but man, people died and they're still dying today. And the life they're living there, it's worse. It's worse, but they are our brothers and sisters. They are Africans. And when they're going through that pain, I am going through that pain. You are going through that pain. You got to feel that. And that's why there's need, because if Africa, we stood together and raised our voice against that, I'm telling you, Libya might have been there right now. Might have been there right now. Okay, look at what is going on in Zimbabwe. A lot of sanction in Zimbabwe. You know how life it is there. Yes, corruption is one of the things, but look at what is happening there. And that is the biggest problem in the entire continent of Africa. But when we have one Africa, when we have a place where our leaders can be responsible, can be... Right now, your leader, he don't have to report anywhere because he's the big dog in your country. But when you have one Africa, when you have that thing, then you need to report somewhere about what you're doing. And you can be like, you have to be responsible with everything you're doing. We don't have the International Court of Justice to handle our issues, our cases. No, we need African Union Court of Justice to handle our issues. But we don't have that because we are not really united. And nobody's responsible. So every leader can do whatever the heck they want to do in their countries without being responsible. And nobody can tell them anything. Nobody can say nothing about what's going on. But when we have that organization, when we are together, when we agree to become one with one another, then we're gonna be like, I'm gonna keep you responsible for what you do for your country, because what you do in your country affects the one Africa that we have. So all those are the ideas we're talking about, one Africa. Roger's phone, why you're not coming? Yes, it's East African time. But right now, okay, I am for the idea of one Africa state in principle. My brother Rogers, okay, maybe right now he's not able to join, but I just wanted to say hi to you. And then later tonight, 9 p.m. East African time, please come. And if you can, it would be amazing if, you know, I can see your face as well, because a lot of people have been joining live stream without face. It would be amazing to see each other in the face, because we can have effective communication when we see each other in the face. Yeah. So that's basically the idea of One Africa Forum, guys. Like, if your idea is not about, you're not up to One Africa, then come and raise your voice. Like, why is that? Right? Because every voice matters. I share with you guys here. I'll show you again. I shared the comment, the link for, I shared the link for WhatsApp group, One Africa Forum group. So please join there as well, join the family. And a couple minutes ago, I shared a little bit of a summary of One Africa Forum, the background, how it started, our vision, our belief, also some objectives that we are standing for. So just to name them right now a little bit, let me increase this a little bit. Maybe you guys will be able to see. One Africa Forum. We're still working on this. So when you join in the group, you can raise your voice. You can share your idea. You can share what you think we should be our objectives. You can share all those kind of things. So because your voice matters, right? It's not just about one person. This is about Africa. So you guys can come and share, just like right now. So some objectives: promoting love, peace, and unity for Africa, right? This is what One Africa Forum stands for, right? Promote African values of spirituality, brotherhood, and sisterhood. Promoting innovative Africa solution for Africans' problem. Resist external intervention. Promote economy and political integration among African countries. This is what I'm saying. We can talk about free trade, you know, among African countries, one passport, one currency, and all those kind of stuff. We can have I don't know if we have African national anthem, right? Promote African indigenous knowledge, languages, and other cultural exchange. Improve education system to enable all the above. We had an amazing discussion about this. Our beliefs: we believe everyone has a voice, and your voice matters. OAF is here to empower Africans to raise their voice. Our first initiative is to have dialogues, conversation for a better Africa. That's the tagline for One Africa. One Africa, a conversation for a better tomorrow or better Africa. To talk freely about the challenges we are facing as Africans and put forth practical solutions to move forward, for now through live stream, but later on through gatherings in different locations across the continent of Africa. So we'll be coming to your cities, guys, very soon. All right, our vision is One Africa. Simple as that, and a little bit of background. So all of these things are things that we stand for. And yeah, we're going to come soon. All right, I have Roger's phone here. Hey, my brother, Roger's phone.
Hey, how are you?
One Africa. It's good to see you. You know, when someone is behind the keyboard, it's kind of really hard sometimes to understand. But seeing someone like this, it's amazing. So thank you for joining. When someone is behind the keyboard, I think you need to mute maybe the mute the volume. Oh, exactly. Can you hear me now? So you're gonna need to use earphone so that you can hear me. Hello, I can hear you. Exactly. Hello, Rogers. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think you can use earphone. I can't
hear you. God.
Can you use earphone? Hello, Rogers.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think you can use earphone.
I can't hear you. There is a terrible lag.
Can you use earphone?
Okay, let me call back in about 5 minutes, if that's okay.
All right, that's good. That's good. It's good to see this brother. It's good to see this brother. You know, it's amazing to see him. This is all about One Africa. You know, we're gonna have an amazing discussion tonight. We're gonna have an amazing forum here at 9 p.m. So it's amazing. Yeah, guys, welcome everybody. If you're new, you don't have to be a new person anymore. This is your family. Subscribe, join as a member to support what we're doing. Feel free to use Super Chat to support the movement. As I said, guys, we're going to be coming to your cities. And the first place, of course, we're starting with Ethiopia this new year. That will be the first destination to go. And we're going to go there. We're going to have One Africa Forum with my people in Ethiopia. And then we're going to move to so many other countries in Africa, having One Africa Forum in your cities. All right. So you can be a representative from your country. If you're from Zambia, my brother here is from Cameroon, you can be representative from there. If you're from Tanzania, from Kenya, you can be a representative from there. And we're going to come there. We're going to have One Africa Forum with everybody together in the room, talk, discuss, and yeah, just about One Africa, you know. It's amazing. I'll share the link again in the comment section of WhatsApp group. We have WhatsApp group, and a lot of people are responding to it right now. So you can go there and you can join the group. I shared a little bit of objectives and a little bit of a background of One Africa Forum. So you can go and join this group and become one of us. The movement is growing, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here for that. Yeah. So going back again to the topic and what I was trying to say. First of all, shout out to everybody who is joining, and shout out to your comments. You guys mean a lot. No more exploiting Africa. Stand now with Ethiopia. Yeah, that's the whole idea of One Africa. I'll tell you the truth. Africa has been running so many countries around the world. Maybe you don't know about this, but Africa has been exploited for a long time, and there's so many factors to that, right? You can name about corruption, you know, corrupted leaders. You can name about all those stuff. So there's so many things, but first of all, we got to deal with what we can do, right? And what we can do is becoming one and solve issues that we're going through, one issue at a time. And in order for us to solve our issue or problem, we need no interference from outside in our issues. That's the first move. That's the first thing. Because I believe Africa, we can. I believe Africans are smart. I believe Africans are brave. We have doctors, we have professors, we have people, we have entertainers, we have all kind of people who are passionate about Africa. We can do things on our own, right? We don't need interference in our matters, especially when we don't ask for it, right? Because a lot of time we don't ask for it, but you just see somebody coming to you and give you support as a little baby. So I'm asking myself, is Africa that young? Like, are we like little babies that you always need to watch after, you always need to protect? I was talking about this yesterday, that in Djibouti, in Africa, Djibouti, guys, there are 7 different military bases. You have French, you have US, you have Japanese, you have Chinese, you have the Middle East one, you have there's a lot of them. I don't even remember some of them in a single country in Africa. We don't need that. We don't need that. You can even ask yourself, why so many military bases in the same country? What is there? What is in there? Why? So all these things, if I'm a leader of my country, I can just decide. I can just make a deal with, the US, and they can come, they can build their base in my country. And that's it. And nobody will keep me accountable. But if we have a united Africa, these things, they're not just going to go through the country, darling. They'll go through African Union first to go to the country. Because we need to empower the unity. We need to empower ourselves, and we need to become one, so that issues like this, you can persuade me, one person, and I can say yes because I'm a president of my country, saying yes to what you tell me. But if you have like 20, 100 people in the room, and you need to bring your point, that, okay, we Americans, we want to build our military base in South Africa, and these are the reasons why, and these are the benefits, and this is why. You have 100 people represented from all the countries in Africa sitting there listening to what you're saying, sitting there and listening to what you say. Do you think you're going to be able to just manipulate people like that? Our leaders have been manipulated for a long time, and that's their fault. Their fault. Giving false promises. See what happened in Libya. That's why we need to stand for ourselves. I want to shout out to the super chats. I want to shout out to Teddy Miko. I appreciate for your super chats. I see you a lot of times giving. I appreciate for that. Appreciate. And I want to appreciate as well Chala Gemechu. It says, let me read this comment. Say, brother, keep up the good work. African unity is a must. And thank you for creating this platform for Africans. You are facilitating connections among young Africans to shape their future. Shout out to that. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's what we want to do. And I wouldn't do this alone, I cannot do this alone. I have people who they're always standing here with me. I have people who are always here supporting. I have people that we talk pretty much all the time, right? About this. So, and I have people who are joining here all the time for the live stream, like you guys are watching there. So, I appreciate for you guys jumping in and become part of this, because this is your platform, this is your place. So I appreciate so much for that. Yeah, so I was talking about, Djibouti and all those military bases, and that it's not going to be easy for you to just come persuade one leader, manipulate one leader for your own thing. One of the problems that most of our leaders have, they don't read the contract. They don't read it. Like, they're bringing very long contracts to the place, and then they just name numbers that are like $100 million, all this and this you will get, and that's it. All right, I'm going to sign. But there's always problem in the details, small details. What if you want to cancel this contract? How much you will pay? or how much it will cost you. They don't think about that, some of them. But when you have a unity, when you have a union, and you have people who keep you accountable, man, you're not just gonna go direct to the country. You're gonna need to report first of all to the union. You're gonna need to first to report to the One Africa in order for you to do whatever you want to do in another country out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. So there will be some sense of accountability, you know, both sides, from leaders and also the other side as well. People who are coming and want to invest. Somebody commented the other day that, you know, the new colonialism right now, you know, it's about investment and democracy. Those two things. Westerners, Easterners, and all those people, they're using these two things. Easterners and Westerners, pretty much. Democracy and investment. Democracy, you're talking about US. Always talking about democracy, right? But the US democracy is not African democracy. What is happening in, like, for America, democracy, the way it is, it's very important for them. And it's you know, old nation, you know what I'm saying? They've been through that a lot. And for us, there are things that we need to deal with at this moment, at this point of life, right? And the way that democracy works in US is not the same way that it works in Africa. But I am for democracy. I gotta make that clear. I am for democracy. I wanna democracy. It keeps as well leaders, you know, and everybody, you know, in check. So I am for that. And when you look at Easterners and even, you know, Westerners as well, investment, that's another way they're using to control Africa. You can see, you know, in Nigeria, you can see across to Africa, how many companies and how many, even my country, you know, owing money to Chinese government, you know, or to World Bank. All these things, it's, you know, it's a way that to paralyze you, not to be able to move for yourself, because you'll always be thinking about all this debt you have, and you're gonna need to do something in order to be forgiven from the debts. And whatever it is, you know, they can name whatever it is. It's like, it's okay for them to come to build road for you, to build some companies for you, but you always owe them, and they'll always come and use that as a they'll just press that button that you remember what we did, and you remember this and that. And that's why there's a need for One Africa, because having One Africa, there's a lot of things that there's a lot of issues that we can deal with ourselves. We can solve on our own here in Africa. Guys, Africa is rich. I don't know if you know this, but Africa is rich. Yesterday, I shared an example of what our ex-president did in Tanzania when he came to regime. And within 5 years, the country moved from the lower income to the middle income. Just 5 years, guys. That's the plan that you need to plan for 10 to 20 years. But 5 years, the country moved from lower income to middle income. 5 years. And you all know the story of the bulldozer and, you know, the Magufulification of Africa and how he was doing and all those kind of stuff. You know, he didn't do everything right, but he was good for his people, for what he did. You know what I'm saying? So Africa is rich. We have everything that we need. We have all the money that we need. We have all the resources that we need. We have everything. We have people. 60% of Africa's population are youth. I say this all the time. Under 25 years. Do you know what does that mean? This movement right here, a lot of people are youth are joining here. Do you understand what does that mean? It means that there is nothing we cannot do. We are the future of this world. We are the future of this world. When you go to the States, when you go to London, I was just talking with my brother here from Cameroon. He's in the UK. When you go to the UK, you find a lot of young Africans there. They're the one who working really hard. They're the one who do something. I'm not saying that other guys are not working hard. I'm just saying that you find a lot of young Africans everywhere. Because Africa is now. Africa is future. It's the future of this world. And when it's the time to wake up right now. If we wake up right now, we are united, man. I'm telling you, a lot of Africans, man, I lived in Korea for 9 years. For 9 years, I lived abroad. I was diaspora, right? There's a lot of Africans that they want to come back home, but you know, it's kind of hard to come back home, but they don't really like how they're being treated outside. They want to come home and feel like home, being treated well. not being treated because of the color of your skin, not being disregarded or humiliated because of how you look or how you talk or where you are coming from. They want to come back, right? But we need a united Africa. Some of them will stay there. They need to be united. Some of us will be in Africa. We need to be united. That's what we need. That's what we need. I can tell you this, man. I'm in Africa right now, but I can tell you this, that the way I am more happier here than the way I was when I was living there for 9 years. Because all the time you have issues, all the time you have problems. You'll experience racism every single day. When you ride a train, when you ride a bus, when you walk around the street, when you go here, it doesn't matter where you are, you'll experience that, right? But here at home, I'm not experiencing that. So at least now I feel like a human being, you know what I'm saying? Being like, oh, being appreciated, like, oh man, Black excellence, you know, it's good. It's a good thing to feel that way right now. So I gotta tell you, some people, they just don't have choice. They're living outside there, but they wish to come to Africa. They're like, I wish I come back home. Let's build Africa for our future babies, for our future kids. Let's build Africa for ourselves as well. Let's do that. And that's what I'm asking everybody to do. Let's do that. Appreciate for a super chat from my brother. I hope one day I'll be able to mention your name. Maybe my Ethiopian brothers and sisters will help me with this, because right now I want to memorize your name. You've been giving a lot almost every single day. So all should know this. Before the colonizers striped our identification, we all African were used to be known as Ethiopian. Africa also known as Al-Kabulan. I've actually done a video for that. What is Africa for you? Now let me show you guys. All right, let me show you. What is Africa? Let me show you that video, guys. I've made a video about it. Okay, I need to go to, let me share with you guys here. Let me show you that video. What is Africa for you? This is the reason why I started this platform, all right? And I will show you guys. I think you guys, you'll understand. Let me show you guys. One Africa, if you go to One Africa, there is this one video right here. What is Africa for you? Let me share this video.
So Africa, a place where poverty and pandemic diseases are originated. The least wealthy continent per capita. The land where the only things to be found are animals, corrupted leaders, poor kids, dirty water and civil wars. People who are in need for help, donations and support, aka the NGO's motherland. For others, honestly, Africa is just a very hot, dark and sad place everyone wishes to escape one day. Well, whether you're an African or not, this thinking isn't new to you because you have read, heard, or felt the same way before. Just type the word Africa on Google right now. Turn on your TV and see what the NGOs portray. Watch movies from Hollywood. Ask your mama, friends, or ask yourself, what is Africa? Yet, if you're still struggling to believe, let me ask you this. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Africa? Tell me the first thought that comes to your mind right now. Honestly, tell me right now. But what really is Africa? What is Africa? Listen, there are many theories about the name, but one that is close to the truth is Al-Kabulan. This name translates to mother of mankind, or according to other sources, the Garden of Eden, the place where love, peace, and unity dwells. Al-Kabulan is an extremely old word. Many nations in Africa use this word, including Ethiopians, Nubians, Moors, and Numidians. For me, this isn't just the theory, but the truth. My truth I choose to believe in. As cliche as it sounds, That's the future I'm hoping for. The tomorrow I'm fully determined to see. The dream I am convinced and dedicated to fighting for until it happens. What is Africa for you?
What is Africa for you? So I made this video April 1st, 2021. All right, 2021 April 1st. I appreciate for another super chat, brother. Say this is the true meaning of Ethiopia. Leo means it, truth, and OP, peace, upper and Bia, country, the land, or in general, Ethiopia means land of upper truth or land of higher peace. Come on, somebody. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's Africa, man. That's Africa. That's Africa. So we stand for Africa. That's Africa. And the reason why I made this video, it's because I really wanted to. I've been asking my friends. I met a lot of people, and I'll always ask them, "Hey, what is Africa?" The first thing they'll tell me is like, somebody said here, like wild animals. That's what they'll tell me. Oh man, wild animals. You guys, you have a lot of animals. Oh yeah, you guys, yeah. Oh, poverty. Oh, NGOs. Yeah, I've seen this advertisement from and I want to talk to NGOs. You NGOs, guys, don't just tell one side of the story. NGOs, to some extent, I feel like they are also cooperating with some Western medias. I don't know, to paralyze Africa. Yes, I don't disregard all the good work you guys are doing. You're doing good work, all right? Shout out to that, okay? I appreciate that. But then the image of Africa that is out there, when I was living outside, man, when I walk around the street, you see like the UNICEF like advertisement, and you see the whatever it is. And man, sometimes I wanted to hide myself because I felt like they were talking about me. Because you see the pictures of these little kids, they don't have shoes, their mouth is very dry, they're very dark, their hairs, they just look like, and you will see flies coming, as if they're always waiting for flies coming to their nose and to their mouth, and then they film that. You see that all the time. And man, when I see that, it was paining me to my guts. I was like, man, I feel like it's me. Like I'll start looking at myself and I'll start hiding myself when I see this stuff. Because everybody will be looking at me. Will be, this is Africa. Yeah, the Africans. You came here to survive. And I'm like, man, this is not the image of Africa. It's not the image of Africa. Show the side B of Africa as well. If you show side A, if you show side B, show side A of Africa as well. Show the beautiful things we have here in Africa. So because of that, I brought my 4 Korean friends here to Tanzania. The moment we land at the airport, and I made a video of that, is here at the airport. One of my friends, he told me, he said, man, is this Tanzania? Are you sure we're in Tanzania we're in some other place? He couldn't believe his eyes because this is not what he has seen for almost 30 years of his life. He couldn't believe his eyes. That's kind of image of Africa is out there. Somebody came to me, my friend, imagine my friend is about to come here to Tanzania for volunteer work, and she asked me that, do you guys have rice in Tanzania? Rice. Do you guys have toilets in Africa? I'm like, you cannot build a house without having a toilet. That's the first thing in my country. You have to build toilet, and then you can build your house. That's legal. Like, it's illegal to build a house without a toilet. So where do you think we go toilet? We go in the jungles and do some stuff. And I will hear some other questions that, hey, how did you get here? And I told them I walked. I swam from Tanzania to Korea. That's what I did. And they will see. Okay. My friends there, they might hate me for this. But I got to be honest with you. Those are kind of questions I got. Sometimes you look at somebody and you're like, who are you? Are you a little kid or are you really mature? You'll be asked questions that they will not even annoy you. Like, Like and then you look, you'll be like, so people, they will see me and they will not even assume that I'm from Africa. They will think I'm from the US. Are you from the US? And I'm like, okay. Are you from where's this country? Jamaica? Somebody asked me, I'm from Thailand. Are you from Thailand? I'm like, man, I'm from Africa. You can tell when you look at me that this guy is African. You can tell I'm African. But this is the image that people think about Africa. But the word Africa, as my brother said, that's why I made this video. It comes from this one word called Kebulan, which it's very odd word, but it's translated to the mother kind, and it's also translated to the Garden of Eden, another meaning, the place where love, peace, and unity dwells. Because when you're thinking about Garden of Eden, is where like everything was just perfect. So that's actually the meaning of that word. So knowing that, you can actually figure out and know, you as an African, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? You as an African, who are you? Because that's very important right there. That's very important to know. And that's what we are trying to do here. We are trying to raise awareness, and we are trying to bring everybody together that you African, you are not lesser than anyone else, yet you are not better than anyone else. We are all human. We are all created by God. We have the same right to speak. We have the same right to defend ourselves. We have the same right to talk about things that matters to us. We have the same right to initiate, to innovate, to do everything. Africans are not just about entertainment. It's not, we don't just have comedians. We don't just have musicians. We don't just have dancing, and because that's the image of Africa people have. No, we have innovators, people that innovate, intelligent people, people who are treating patients, people who are doing amazing things for this continent and for other countries outside there. A lot of Africans that are outside there, they're smart Africans because they were given scholarship because of their intelligence, and now they're working for other nations, for Westerners and Easterners, and I was there as well. These are people these are smart, the brain of Africa. They're working outside right now. But we can build the environment in Africa whereby these people will come and develop the continent of Africa, develop their own people. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not blaming Africans who are outside and trying to find their life. I'm not blaming them. I'll never blame them because I live there. So I understand. I understand 1,000%. I understand. I don't blame them. Find life. Please find life there and support Africa. Continue to support Africa. But I wish one day there will be a system here in Africa that we are creating. I'm back, so I'm here to create that system. We are here to create that system. You are here to create that system whereby all these beautiful, smart African, brave men and women will come back to Africa to build Africa, to help, to contributing to Africa. I see Professor Kuru right here, One Africa panel. Professor Kuru, let me know, man. If you can join this stream, just let me know. All right. You have a free pass. This is the man, Professor Kuru right here. We're working together, bringing about, unity in Africa. And yeah, I love this guy right here. He always come here with presentation, working really hard just to present about different topics we talk about. So shout out to Professor Kuru in the room, in the house. Yeah. And shout out to everybody who is joining. If you're new, man, this is your place, and please join. By the way, I just want to say hi to Africans here. So I will share the link, and then I'll be signing out. I'll share the link in the comment section. I want to say hi to some people, and if you're available, if you're not at work right now and you want to come here and to shout out to, please come and let me know where you're coming from, what's your country. Yeah, I just want to appreciate you all. So feel free to come in and talk to you. Just very shortly, Yeah, so the ultimate, Professor Kuru says, the ultimate motives of the West or any other countries towards Africa is to trick you. You are worthless so that they take all your resources. That's what we are saying. When you look at the system, even education system, we spoke about education system before here. We are at the place man, I'm telling you this, I'm telling you for real. When I went out for the first time, when I went to abroad, first time when I went there, man, it was a group of people. All of us received scholarship. All right. We received scholarship from different countries in Africa throughout the world, because there's this one scholarship called GKS. All right. Global Korean Scholarship Program. Korean government provide this scholarship to smart Africans all across the continent and also across the world to go there and to study. They give them full sponsorship, everything full, right? So every year for undergraduate, they provide like to 2 students for undergraduate in the country. So in Tanzania, they provide like 2 people. In Nigeria, they give 2 people. In Kenya, they give 2 people. Pretty much all the countries in Africa, not only Africa, but Asia, America, and Europe, all the countries together. When I went there for the first time, man, me and my friend, but I'm going to talk about me. When I went there, I joined there. But when I was in that group of different people from all over the world, man, I was feeling like I am the last in that group. For some reason, I was feeling inferior. And why I was feeling that way, it's because of all this system that I've been watching, all this in the environment that I've been growing, the history that I've been listening and hearing. So I met people face to face and I felt inferior. They didn't have to do anything, but I just had that in me. You know, I can say low self-esteem, like I had that in me. And I didn't realize I had that until I went outside and met with other people from other countries. And that's why what Kuru is saying here, and that's why I'm dedicated to, is to remind everybody that you are not lesser than anyone else. In fact, you're smart. Like, you are where you are because you earned that position. You earned that place. You don't have to feel inferior. You don't have to feel like you're lower than anyone else. You are smart. You are brave. You're beautiful. You don't even have to change your color. We have some issues with some Africans. They try to change their colors, you know, to be a little bit whiter. What the heck is that? You're beautiful. This is beautiful. You don't have to change anything about you. God created you uniquely, and you're beautiful. You want to look like somebody else? What if all of us will look the same? The world, it has their own standard of beautiness, all right? This world has that standard, but the way you are created, you're perfectly made. There's someone out there will accept you for who you are. You don't need to change anything about you. You don't need to. Someone will appreciate you for who you are. You don't have to find a validation from anyone because God has already validated you. I don't need somebody to come to me and say that, oh man, you're really beautiful, and to feel good about myself. No, I know I'm beautiful. And it's not a pride, it's a self-awareness. But these are things that we don't think of. These are things that we don't tell ourselves. We just think that, oh, I'm like this, I'm like this. No, this is what Nyerere said. Unity will not make us rich, but it can make it difficult for Africa and African people to be disregarded and humiliated. Division, it makes us weak. And that's why we're divided. And that's why sometimes you're humiliated. Our brothers and sisters, they're going through a battle right now with the US, and we stay silent. Libya, they went through the same thing, and we stay silent. How long are we going to wait, and how many countries are going to be destroyed for us to wake up and to unite with one another? That's why there's this movement called Say No More. No more. No more to all of these things. It's the time to be united. This Nyerere, he said this in 1997 when he went to Ghana and he gave a speech. Kwame Nkrumah was there when Kwame Nkrumah was releasing his book of Africa Must Unite. And actually, I added now, right now. So Africa must unite now, right now. Right? 1997, he said these words, and they're still valid today. And then you think it's not necessary for us to unite. We've been disregarded for a long time and humiliated for a long time. Africans are facing tribulation out there. I don't know if it's exaggeration, but they're facing tribulation out there. I was talking to my friend in Turkey, my Turkish friend. I was talking there. She was telling me how much she don't like that place. And I was like, why? This is your country. Say, I don't like how black people are treated in this place. Turkish, if you're living in Turkey, if there's anyone living in Turkey, Turkey is here right now on the screen. Please come in and share your thoughts. In Turkey there, She was telling me this. She said just the other day, one black man, he was killed. He was stabbed to death. And people, they didn't say anything. Police didn't say anything. In Turkey. In Turkey, guys. I don't want you guys to hate Turkey. I'm just saying these are things that are happening out there. I wish I can tell you my personal stories, what I went through, but maybe one day I'll share. But they are being disregarded and humiliated. And we cannot let that happen. You gotta say no to this virus. There's a dangerous virus than COVID-19 right now, and it's division. Division is the dangerous virus in Africa, and we gotta get rid of that. And the vaccine for that is One Africa. It's for us to be united. I'm sorry, guys, if I sound like hungry. I'm not really hungry at you. I mean, angry. I'm hungry too. My brother Kuru, Professor Kuru, welcome. It's good to see you. It's always good to hear your voice. I hope you are behind there somewhere. Professor Kuru. You are muted, man. Try to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, my brother.
What up? I'm actually busy, but I just I'm not gonna leave you up there hanging by yourself. So I'm just gonna
yeah.
I'm just gonna say some things, and probably I will go. But if you had the chance to see the Al Jazeera documentary that I think it's been released. I mean, 2 years or something ago. It's a while ago, right? But the point that they made is really, really crucial, because when you sum it up, it says, the Chinese, the Americans, the Europeans, and whatever, they have all they have their own vested interest in Africa. But what is Africa's interest? What is they play their own games, but what is the game of Africa? I mean, what is Africa is standing for? What is the interest of Africa? I mean, that is something that everybody needs to think about. I mean, where are we standing in this global era? Like, where are we standing? We have to ask ourselves that. So, guys, that's the only unity is the only choice that we have. That is the only choice, man. But and I think this is the time where we need to start really thinking. Like, we need to speak up, because I think this is the time really has come. Like, we need to speak up. Yes. I just saw briefly the Canadian guy, right? The Canadian journalist, that what he did, and I mean, you know what? I mean, that is right. This is the capital economy that we're living in. We call it capitalism, right? So money rules. You see. So if you're really not really standing your ground, then you'll be walked over. So, I mean, this is the time where Africa needs to stand up. There's no other choice. We don't have any other choice. Yeah. So what you're doing, like, everybody, please support Mika. Please spread the news. Share the link. Subscribe, and let this reach the African continent first. Because we need to create awareness. So without awareness, that's the first step. That's the first step that we need to take, creating awareness. Then, we can start a movement. Then if you're enlightened, if you are enlightened, the meaning of enlightenment is in light. That means the light. So we need to be aware first, because if you're really in the dark, then you won't create anything else good for the society or for yourself, to say the least. So we need to be, we have to create this enlightenment. That means the enlightenment is first. We have to give, we have to preach one Africa. We have to preach oneness, right? Oneness means having common goals. Oneness means having a common vision, right? So for the prosperity of the continent. for the prosperity of each single individual that is living in Africa, right? So we have, it's funny, you know, it's funny, like we have everything, but we're perpetuated that we don't have anything, as if we don't have nothing, right? But we have everything.
We have everything. We have more than we need, man.
More than it.
Yeah, more
Tell
than
me
it.
what. None.
That's why some other people are coming and take what we have for themselves.
Yeah. Well, and if you take a look at the stats, it's like I was just watching earlier. I mean, it was yesterday. So I was just watching, you know, like 95% of this mineral is found in Africa. 95% of this cobalt is found in Africa. 90% of this platinum or whatever is found in Africa. You know? So, crazy. I mean, we need to wake up, man. We need to wake up. Wake up. Like the youth of Africa, you got to wake up, you know? So, like, don't waste your time on things that are not productive. Don't waste your time on things that are not relevant, you know? You just watching like movies, acting like the Westerns and stuff like that. That's not going to help you right now. You know what? Because that's a brainwash. You're being brainwashed. You know, all this glamorous thing that you see coming from the West. I mean, that's all about the dough. It's all about money. They are making money. While you're just wasting your time and the time you were never going to get. And they're making money. And they use that money to fund their devilish activities in Africa, you know? So the youth, you need to wake up, right? We need to empower the youth. The first thing, like I said, start from awareness. Has to start from there, because knowledge. When you change your mind, first you need to work on your mind. When you change your mind, then everything comes naturally. You know, so that's how progress can be made. You know, so please, my Ethiopian brothers and sisters, let's stand together. You know, we're in this fight together. So please, my other African brothers and sisters, join the movement, right? Because you know, today it could be Ethiopia, right? And tomorrow it could be Tanzania, you know. Yeah. So if they did this, I mean, for example, I can tell you this, right? So when they changed the regime, the government in Ethiopia before 35 years, right? So they used like this calculative regime change strategy, right? They use this, and guess what? They're doing. They're using the same principle that they were using before 30 years ago, right? That means like they're probably going to use the same strategy in Tanzania. They probably use the same strategy in.
Of course.
You get my point, right?
Because they think we're stupid. They think we're stupid.
Exactly. Because hey, definitely we need to wake up. That's what the first thing they use is the media. Because they will paint the truth, right? The media, that's they use. They brainwash people. That's the first strategy that they use.
Exactly.
The whole
media,
the society, right? The community, right? All the organizations, stuff like that. And then comes sanctions, right? And then comes military interventions. And comes, you know, this is the way they do
literally
it.
It's like paralyzing the states, you know? Like
exactly.
Everything.
Causing panic and causing disinformation, right?
Yeah.
This is their trick. Fear, definitely. And fear. So this is the media is really powerful. First of all, you need to know like what the media can do, you know? So if this is very powerful, because it all has to do with the state of mind that you're in, right? It's all the state of mind. From that, then comes action. So the media, you know, we have to work on this. So having One Africa is really, really a very good start. It's really a great start, right? And it has to grow. It has to grow. Not only writing your vision statement. I think I just saw your vision statement, your mission statement. Please you have to post that also here. So not only that, but other people has to come and join this forum, and also, you know, you have to think very strategically how to grow this channel, right? How to make it like better, stuff like that. So it is a very promising start that you are you embarked on. So I mean, this is great, man. So I just don't want to leave you by yourself because I'm working, but I just have to chip in.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Pleasure
That
is
means a
mine,
lot.
man. And
I love you, man.
yeah.
And you know, today we're coming back at 9 p.m. So I'll see you there.
Are we really, Mika? Because all of a sudden I'm starting seeing you popping up in different times.
No. I already mentioned in the I'm only doing this because I think it's urgent. So all these things that I'm doing in the day is just urgent. But our meeting at 9 p.m. East African time is still there. So we're gonna be doing at 9 p.m. That's constant. No matter how many times you might see me here. Yeah.
And I'm seeing that you're not using the Ethiopian
24/7. Brother, this is my job 24/7. I don't have any other job, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing that you're not using Ethiopian Airlines mug.
Where's that? It's somewhere there. Somewhere there.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
We're still in the talk. You know what I'm saying? We're still in the talk. So
yeah, they have to pay.
Hopefully soon I'll be using my.
They have to pay, man.
At least 1 second promotion. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm just gonna leave now. So
brother, I love you.
Later then. Yeah.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you for bringing smile. All right.
Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Teddy Gilmali, for the super chat. I appreciate. And in that note, I want to appreciate members, people who join and become members of this family. I want to take a moment to appreciate and to shout out their name here publicly, because these are people who are actually committed to support Swahili Nation movement every month. And I'm just going to shout their name and I'll tell you guys how can you join that afterwards. So let me do this right now. So let me share here and we'll move on. We'll move on with our topic. Let me share right here. All right, so I wanna extend my gratitude to these people right here. You have this channel, Akil Mesele, Yared Gitaune, John Divine, my brother from Nigeria right there, Alma Terefe, Tabol, Ezra Neguse, Professor Ezra, Ayal Jim, and Google account. Appreciate you guys. These are the members of the family. Appreciate you guys for what you're doing monthly. We have some people that I just joined recently to support the channel, so I appreciate that. So much love, and I'm sending just love energy to y'all. And I want to tell you guys, if you are interested, that how can you join and support every month. Let me share with you this right here. This is how you can not this one as well. Okay, I need to get rid of this to show you another one right here. Let me show you how you can join and support. Just a little bit of announcement. I gotta give announcement before moving on. So yeah, we have different levels that you can support. Like per month, you can decide maybe every month I want to give $2.99 DC. We call you DC, distance cousin, and every month you give that money and you give a badge. You get a badge, and you get a shout out, like what we're doing. And then we have the second one, close cousin, CC, $5.99 every month. And you can get an exclusive live stream, random shout out, and things like that. And then you have sibling. You become a sibling, like you distance cousin, the close cousin, the sibling. $29.99 per month, live mentorship. So we get a little bit more closer, and a lot of things that you are interested. Maybe we can get to talk and to to get closer with one another, on that level. And this live mentorship is not just me mentoring you, but you also mentoring me, because I don't know everything, right? So it's both ways. And then we have senior siblings SS. This is $49.99 every month. And we have the last one called SN Partner, SNP, Swahili Nation Partner. So if you give $99.99 monthly, you become pretty much the partner of Swahili Nation, in a sense that we'll have a regular phone calls together, and things that everything that we are doing here in Swahili Nation, you'll be able to be, to know firsthand, to know what we are pursuing, to know our goals, to know pretty much everything, and to some extent you'll have a say as well to what we are doing and everything. So you literally become partner, someone that we can talk and share anytime, someone that you can reach to, or you can reach out to, every time, anytime. So that's pretty much the membership. And how can you join it? You can just go through the channel, and you'll see the button join on the main channel, and you can join there and become a family member. That's one of them. And another quick announcement, I told you guys about this One Africa Forum. Right now we are doing live stream, but we are going to the countries and we're meeting you guys face to face, and our first destination is Ethiopia. So our sister Netsi, she actually prepared this the GoFundMe page so whatever that you have, please feel free. I share the link in the comment section, and I pin on the top. Feel free to donate whatever you have, and I think it's very easy to do it. You can come to this page and you can just donate right here. Yes, and you can give whatever you have to support this movement. I might not be going to Ethiopia alone, so I might be going with One Africa team as well. So everything that you see there, it's for that. It's for everything is covered there. Maybe you're not able to support financially, but you're able to support with equipment. Also, feel free to support with that. I'll share with you guys email oneafricaofficial@gmail.com. Okay, that's the email. If there's any way you can support, let's say you say, oh, you know what, I think I can support with camera. You know what, I think I can support with mic. I can support with drone. I can support with this and that. Whatever that I think I can support with like holding a camera, or I can support with doing whatever it is that you want to participate in this movement. Please, you can reach out to us. You can reach out to us through this email, or you can donate whatever you have for that. We'll come to your city, and we'll start with Ethiopia, and we'll have this One Africa Forum right there physically. All right. We'll tell you guys dates as days goes on, because we are still talking and working about this stuff, planning everything. So hopefully we'll come soon to you to share the dates as well. Yeah. All right. And the link is in the comment section, just if in case you want to do anything. Okay. Guys, appreciate. Let me go through the comments if there's new comments here. Africa must wake up against hateful so-called. Oh, I forgot something before that. I need to shout out to people who donate as well. Let me go here. Shout out to names of people who donated, because the people who gave here. 5 people just joined. Let me see. We have 30 people. But as well, let's say you don't have anything to donate, and you say like, I don't have anything to give. Then feel free to share this page as well. You can share right here option. You can share in any social media, Facebook, Twitter, email, WhatsApp. You can share with your friend, copy the link, and share on whatever you can share to bring awareness and to support the movement. All right, see all right here. We believe in we don't want somebody out there to come and to support One Africa Forum, right? We want Africans to support Africans, and we're gonna do this with everything that we got. With everything that we got, we're gonna do it as Africans. We're gonna do it. We're gonna send our people to different locations. We're gonna meet our people everywhere here inside the Africa, and we're gonna take this thing into the next level. All right, shout out to Muruga, Kemela, Menbere, Tenkil, Anonymous, Sarah Jembere, Tadese Alemayehu, Anonymous, Yosef Sisai, Adis Tefere, Johannes Mariam, Shewaye Selassie, Anonymous, Sam Gizacheu, Mengistu, Yemane, Anonymous, Alaza, Antene Gebreselassie. These are Ethiopian, actually here. These are Ethiopians, guys. Sesai Gabre Mariam, Fitsum Zeleke, Alex, I don't know who, but Berhanu, thank you. Degefe, Child of Adwa, One Africa, appreciate. Adisalem, Ayano, Solomon Maru, Caleb Bedasso, Anonymous. Yeah, so appreciate for all of you who are giving. And guys, don't worry. You don't have to come and to give like $100 or $50. Even if you have $1, you can give. It doesn't really matter, you know, the amount you have. But whatever you can do, join and, you know, support, you know, what we are doing. So it doesn't really matter the amount. Okay. So, because that's what happens when we come together. One Africa. Imagine, one Africa. That's what happens. Imagine if you have 100 people and give $1. You already have $100, right? All right. It's kind of weird to talk about money today because I usually don't talk about it. All right, guys. Appreciate for stopping by. We'll come back later today, 9 p.m. with the team for the forum. So if you can, set some time for that, and let's take these things into the next level. I love you guys. Thank you for the love and support you're showing. And thank you for everything that you're doing. One Africa, Swahili Nation, it wouldn't be here without your support, without your undivided attention, without you guys sharing, commenting, giving ideas, we wouldn't be here today. So I just want to take a moment to appreciate. I know not everybody can give, not everybody can become a member, but I want to appreciate you guys for the support, for incredible support that you guys are doing. It means a lot to me. It means the world. It means the world. So I really appreciate. Truly, Africa is, yeah, we are blessed, man. We are blessed. And I appreciate you guys. I'm not going to leave you like this, guys. I will leave you with this video of my fellow African. Time to wake up, part 2. I've done the first one, and this one is part 2. I don't know why this video does this all the time right now. Only this video does like this whenever I want to share. Like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So I can't share. You see how it looks like? Only this video. I don't know why it does this. I really don't know. You see how it does? Do you guys see that? Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. Let me try to change the quality. I don't know why. Only this video. What's really going on?
United Africa.
My goodness. You see? You see what it's doing? This is crazy. All right. Let me try to do this then. I'll go to audio mark, all right? Because we have Swahili One Africa podcast. We have it on audio mark as well. So just go to play there. You guys feel free to join One Africa podcast in audio mark and iTunes, Apple podcast, Spotify podcast. You're available. One Africa. So go and stream. We have a lot of stuff uploaded, so you can go and stream. Just enjoy. So maybe I can share here. Well, I don't like how it looks like here. It looks like I'm advertising. I ain't gonna do this. Looks like I'm advertising audio mark. Not gonna do that. Yeah. Anyways, guys, appreciate, and I'll see you guys later today. Export in it in low res. I think I tried that. You know, I'm trying to play right now this video, but it's okay. I don't know why. The only problem it comes when I try to share here. Like right here, when I try to share here on the screen, it does that. And it's only this video. You see? It's crazy.
To a colonial
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Anyways, you guys can go and check this out. This is Colonial War Speech to Wake Up Africa. Check it out. It's available there. And today I also released another video of this an amazing journalist called Jeff, who is standing for Africa and with Ethiopia right now. Yeah. Appreciate, guys. I love everybody. My side is Africa. I hope your side is Africa too. I'll see you guys later today. All right. 9 p.m. East African time. Be there on time because we'll start right away. Appreciate, guys. I love you. God bless you.